Thank you, Michelle. What a wonderful start to the morning. In fact, why just Zoom clap? You can clap physically, all of you. At least if we can't hear you because you are muted, you can hear yourself. And when you hear yourself clap, suddenly there is a smile that comes to your face. I do this sometimes with people, in some audience I'm talking, I say clap very hard and try to be extremely serious. That will become a meme. But wonderful. Let's get started today. I'm very excited and very proud to bring up the WQ champion for today. And this person is a senior of mine from from school. And we never met in school because he was 2 years senior to me. But that's the magic of social media because we meet and come across those people who might have crossed paths earlier, but we never interacted with them. And this gives an opportunity to us to connect back with them. So I'll have Kishore up here and he'll introduce himself. But with a big round of applause, let me first welcome WQ champion for today, Kishore Kunal.
Hi everyone. I hope my voice is clear.
Yes, all good, Kishore.
Okay, yeah.
Very nice.
So hi, I am Kishore Kunal. I am a software engineer. I live in Fremont, California. My age is 41 years. My family consists of my beautiful wife. We have been married for around 13 years and we have 12-year-old boy. And he loves playing tennis and football.
Very nice. So Kishore, good that you mentioned beautiful wife. You earned a brownie point right there. I hope Nidhi is listening. Good. So,
yeah.
Kishore, I think for most of us, I would say that you lived the American dream to begin with because you finished your engineering, then you finished your master's from BITS Pilani. That's one of the most premier institutes in the country, and then you have and still continuing going strong on a very good career in the Bay Area, which
Yeah,
is
that's
great,
correct.
which is great
Yeah.
accomplishment. So,
Thanks.
so when I remember Kishore that we had a brief happy birthday kind of a message on Facebook that was like 2021 sometime. But then I heard back from you like almost 1 year later in 2022, September.
Correct.
What happened? What happened? Why did you reach out to me?
So I'm always a sports loving person. And as I was aging, I was not able to keep up with the speed as my body was little heavy. Even while sleeping, I used to feel little heavy. I did not had any health condition as such, but there was always a constant recurring in the voice that says that, okay, something is not correct inside my body, or like I feel heavy, or like I feel like more weight. And because Anand was my junior, we were connected on Facebook, and I always used to see posts regarding people getting body transformation done. And so I thought of why not to reach Anand about this thing to solve this problem. So initially we talked, and I told him that I need to reduce 18 kg of my weight. And Anand told me that if you are consistent with the plan and we go smooth, then it will take around 8 to 9 months to reduce this much weight. Then we thought of, okay, let's start with 10 kg target. And in 6 months, let's start with that. And we started the program. And now we are here with 18 kg reduction in 4.5 months. Like it was like, I could have not ever imagined that in the start of the program that I can reduce that much weight in 4.5 months.
See, I want to show a couple of pictures to you guys. I wanted to show the graph first, and then I'll show his transformation. You should see before and after. I'll show that. But that's what he's talking about, 4.5 months, right? A journey of weight loss, a very healthy transformation, healthy weight loss. Now, some of us who come here to listen to WQ champions or to any champions for that matter who has overcome the health situation, many a times what happens is we expect the person who's gone through the transformation to be maybe going through a lot of problems or a lot of pains because of which the person decided that's it. I have to start working on my health from now. But you know what? What most people miss out is, as Kishore said, that inner voice. Sometimes when little things are going wrong and it is not big enough for us to just stand up and do something about it, and that is what creates a problem and builds up those chronic diseases, chronic problems in our body, in our lives for the rest of our lives. So I'm very happy, Kishore, that you decided to hear to that voice, at least adhere to it, and
Yeah,
just not neglect it for yourself.
true,
So
true.
so did you really believe that you will lose 18, 20 kgs in the next few months? Did you have that belief when you started?
No, 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 not at all. Like my target was 10 kgs. If I achieve that in 6 months, that will be big thing. Like, but I don't know, like it just keeps on, like maybe I was following your instruction completely and like going through like regarding my diet, I was very like I was like I will have whatever I want in one meal, but other two meal will be very strict meal. Like in the morning and in the night, it will be quite strict meal. So yeah, I just followed your plan and like the meal plan and like it just I just achieved this. Like it was very smooth, right? That's what I will say.
Absolutely. See, I would like to show the before after of Kishore. I hope all of you can see this and you'll really get the picture what I'm talking about. Uh, See, when the before part is there of Kishore, that was last year or sometime back. Kishore, I'm sure you're like many people who are even overweight, but they're like happy-go-lucky, right? Life is good, job is good,
Yeah,
family is loving, I'm all good. Was that
yeah,
the condition?
yeah, that's correct. So
And
I did not had any medical condition, so that's why I was not so serious about it. But yeah, like as I said, I love playing sports and like I'm very big fighter in sport. Like I just can't give up. And that was the reason I wanted to reduce my weight.
I know you don't even let your son win sometimes
Yeah,
when
I
you
don't.
play tennis.
Yeah.
Good for him because he has to improve. Wonderful. So that's what I'm talking about. That this is something very interesting. When Kishore came to me, I realized this that I was in this situation sometime back when I was 10 kgs overweight myself. That I was happy-go-lucky, enjoying everything in life, and that is a very dangerous place to be because what is brewing inside, we don't realize that, we don't understand it, and once we start working on it, we'll get to know what amazing things life has to offer. So Kishore, let's talk a little bit about it. That you mentioned about your initial mindset before you started the program. So during the program, what are the few most important things? What was the state of mind that you learned, or important things that you learned during the phase, during the program went as it went on?
So during the program, as I said, I was very lucky that it was smooth ride for me. We made sure that I never hit the weight loss plateau. So in the week when I was not able to reduce weight beyond 1 pound, I used to get extra motivated to work harder to follow the week to the following week so that I can reach my goal. And yeah, I used to just do some extra exercise, used to control my food intake. And yeah, I used to put little extra effort and made sure that the next week I reach my goal.
This is a very important message right here, and this is the graph I was talking about. I want to show to all of you that I have taken many clients through their own transformation, and Kishore mentioned about weight loss plateau. This is something happens to a lot of us. What is going wrong? What do we need to do right in our own health transformation if we are focusing on it? And that's what Kishore mentioned. See his graph, if you see, there is hardly a very long plateau. You know why? Because of the discipline and consistency that Kishore followed. And it is about the weekly balance, daily balance first, but then the weekly balance. And he ensured of that. That if there are certain input calories, there has to be certain output calories as well. If there is certain amount of steps, as he said, he'll talk about it, that he wants to finish. If a couple of days are missed, he will finish it by the week by any means. If there are certain workouts missed, he will compensate for it, and all done within the week. Not that I'll do it 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later. And that's the reason of a very consistent transformation that he's gone through. So, so now let's talk about it, Kishore. Where do you stand today? After 4.5, 5 months, probably what you thought will happen after 9 months. I probably only set you up for it because I didn't want to promise too much. It's like under promise, over deliver. I think that's what happened. So where are you right now in your state of mind?
Yeah, so I feel so light and active, filled with energy, and mentally I've become so strong. I am confident that I can achieve anything in my life. Always ready to play games. Every weekend I go for hiking, And for last 135 days, I have achieved minimum 10K steps every single day. And even if it rains, I am not well, it does not matter. I make sure that I reach 10K steps every day.
That's tremendous. And see, this is the consistency I was talking about. It doesn't take a lot really to build this discipline. What Kishore is talking about is just take few small decisions taken every single day. I remember, Kishore, you, Nidhi, and the family went for your anniversary. You went out to Tahoe and you had a few days of vacation. And in between, you had functions and the Thanksgiving and the Christmas time and the New Year time. All these days, that consistency was maintained.
Yeah, and I made sure that even if I eat very heavy food someday because of party or outing, next day I make sure that I compensate with a lighter food with some extra exercise to compensate on the calorie intake.
Very good, absolutely. So while going through this program and the food suggestions, the diet suggestions, did you ever feel that you're sacrificing something during the phase
No,
just because you have to lose your weight?
no, never. So that was my idea. Like I I was like I made sure that in the morning and in the evening, my food selection is conservative in terms of calorie, but nutrient with high protein. Whereas in the afternoon, I used to have whatever I feel like having that day, so that I am never craving for something in the rest of the day. So even for sweets or chocolates or anything, I make sure that it does not go beyond my calorie intake, but I used to have regularly. I never gave up anything, but yeah, but morning and evening, I used to make sure that I have a good food intake where calorie is maintained.
Absolutely, very good. See, you're one of my, if I may say so, you're my senior, but if you're one of my students who I'm really proud of, because I think these are the students who generally sit on the first bench, right? Not that we don't like the backbenchers, we love them, but sometimes the great examples are made out of these people as well who are on the front bench. Great. Couple of more questions, Kishore, for you.
Yeah.
It's been a successful journey for you, and as I told you right in the day one when we talked, these 5 months is not the success for us. The next 50 years will be the success for us.
True.
What are the key points that, at least for this phase or the starting of your successful, healthy life, what are the key points that you would credit for your transformation, for your journey till here?
Yeah. So I will say that we need to constantly monitor our weight. One thing. Another thing is the calorie intake. There are so many apps available now to monitor your calorie intake, where you can give whatever food you are having, and you can see in the evening like how was your calorie intake, how much calorie you had. Keep a constant eye on that. Make sure that if your weight increases more than 1 kg, bring it down that time itself. Don't let it increase like 5 kgs, 10 kgs, and then bring it down. So be consistent with your weight target. And whatever you want to eat, eat, but compensate with more exercise and with lighter food, maybe corresponding day, or take couple of days of lighter food. Compensate it. So that you can enjoy your life as well as you are healthy and well.
Very nice. Do you think, we talking about it and focusing on few of the pillars that WQ talks about? Now, food and diet is one thing, exercise is something that almost everybody talks about. Everybody tries to do things on their own with these two pillars itself, right? Either I'll eat very less, I'll starve myself to weight loss, or I will tire and work out myself to weight loss by working out 2 3 hours a day. But there are other pillars we talk about. Do you think that played a role for you very well?
Yeah, definitely. I was following all week. Like I try to follow all weekend this program. I always see this program and like get motivated with people telling about their feedback. So it also inspire people that okay, we can achieve it and we can do it. That is one important thing. Apart from that, like we used to have regular call with like my idea, like what I want to do, how I want to achieve target goal. Like, yeah, overall, like it was really good program to get in and like work on that.
Very nice. Last thing before we wrap up.
Yeah.
There are many people, who would be listening to you right now, Kishore, and who would also listen to you later, when we have this out there. for everybody to be able to get benefit from your talk and your experience. Is there any message that you'd like to give to people? There are two types of people generally, I think, who might want to listen to you. One, who are going through their journey, but maybe they're going through ups and downs. Maybe they're not getting their desired result, or they might be a little envious of your journey that, hey, this guy had a wonderful, it's like an ideal graph. Is that even real? Is that really even possible? Or is it like doctored? Well, let me tell you, it is not doctored, it's all real. But that's one category of people. The second category would be who are on the edge right now. They don't know, they want to do something, they might be feeling a little uncomfortable about something, but they want to take a decision, they don't know how to take that decision. So is there anything that you would like to share with others who are going through a similar journey?
Yeah. What I will say is, like, transformation is a journey, and it is not always easy. That is for sure. But the dedication and support and willingness to embrace discomfort, you can achieve your goal. That is for sure. And be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
You can get a setback, and mistake are normal part of this journey. And be patient. Be self-compassionate when things does not go as your plan. Work harder, you can definitely achieve it.
Wonderful. That's a great message, Kishore. And I want to end with this. I know that when I was asking you that, hey, wonderful, your family and friends must be giving you a lot of compliments with this, particularly your family, and you told me a little secret that you're holding back. Could you please share that with us?
Yeah, so I have not visited my family in India for last 3 years because of COVID and all. So no one knows in my family that I have reduced this much weight, like my parents, my brothers, sisters. No one knows that. So I am going to visit India in July, and then I want to surprise them with this transformation to them.
Imagine them imagining this old Kishore walking into the door, and it's like somebody half that is coming in. They would be so proud of you, just like we are, Kishore. It was lovely to have you here and have you share your journey with all of us. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Anand. Thank you, everyone.